Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Lachlan and welcome to a new reading vlog. So I will let you know what I'm currently in the middle of. I don't really have a TBR for this vlog. I literally just closed out my last reading vlog, so if you like to watch vlogs in chronological order, feel free to do that. But okay, so this is what I'm currently reading. Let's see. 352 pages into Berries and Greed, and this is a super mundane, slice of life, cozy, well, yeah, it's pretty cozy, monster romance. And I'm live, laugh, loving with this. I am actually having a great time. So yeah, thank you, Laura, for gifting me this, because otherwise I literally would have never heard of it. Don't recommend the, wow, I almost just hit myself. Don't recommend the audiobook though, because the male narrator is... he needs to pick a different career path, to be honest, but yeah. And then I am rereading In the Veins of the Drowning. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love this book so much, you guys. Literally my new all-time favorite book, and that's crazy to say, because I feel like I have so many favorite books. I have so many books that I've read so many times, but like this is just... there's so many elements in this book that just make it, like, it just speaks to my soul. How else can I describe it? I don't know. There is no other way to describe it, but I'm on page 122 and I inhaled those 122 pages in one sitting. I know that's not like that. I'm not saying that like it's impressive, but I'm just saying I blinked and I was like, oh my God. I've already read 122 pages. Obviously, this is a reread for me, so I'm obsessed. Yeah, more obsessed, honestly, than the first time, so that's great. Great to report that, because it is scary rereading your favorite books. Because for me, it's terrifying, honestly, because I'm like, what if I don't like it as much the second time? Because it's happened, not with my all-time favorite books, that's never happened, I don't think that's ever happened to me, but it has happened with books I've given 5 stars to. I've reread them and been like, yeah, I don't like this as much. Specifically, Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Obsessed. I actually still really like that trilogy, don't get me wrong, but like whenever I reread the first book, I was like, wait, why am I not as obsessed as I was when I first read this? Because it is really good, but for some reason it just didn't hit the same. That's not the case with this book. I'm literally in love. I love it so much. It has like horror elements to it, which is really fun, but it's a I wouldn't call it it's not a dark romance, but it's a darker fantasy, but heavy on the romance, but it's not dark romance, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's so good. She's a siren shifter. I will probably never shut up about this book, so if you absolutely abhor this book, if you hate this book, I'm sorry, because you might just have to put up with me, but I'm just loving. So yeah, I'll be annotating, having the time of my life. Okay, and then I'm still currently in the middle of my book club book. I'm 90 pages into that. So, is there another book I'm reading? No, I don't think so. I haven't been in a reading slump since, I don't know, like 2017. But I would consider myself in some sort of weird reading situation, because after I read In the Veins of the Drowning, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Absolutely not. And I didn't really want to pick up anything else. So this was my palate cleanser. And then I was like, all right, let me just reread In the Veins of the Drowning, and then obviously I have to read my book club book. So here we are. But yeah, I just even like I usually always have an audiobook. I don't have one right now. Well, technically I do have this on audio, so technically, but I have been immersion reading it. Like, I don't know. There's some books I'll solely read on audio. For example, The Lake of Lost Girls. Why did I say that so weird? The Lake of Lost Girls. I read that solely on audio, and Yeah. Anyway, I usually always have like a thriller going, I feel like lately. So please give me your thriller horror recommendations. Yeah. I think I really like thrillers that have like this like eerie, someone's watching you type vibe. Plus bonus points if it's in the middle of the woods in some kind of cabin. Yep. If you're new here, I live in the middle of the woods, and I mean, I would consider my house a cabin, just not in the traditional sense. Like, it's modern on the inside, you know? So, cabin in the woods, though. Yeah, so anyways, what am I even saying? Okay, we are going, well, I want to go watch that new movie called Weapons, but we might go tomorrow instead, but definitely gonna go grab a bite to eat. My hands have been so dry. I need to put lotion on them. I was at the hair salon, like looking down at my fingers. I'm like, why is my finger so dry? Like, it looks like it hasn't seen water or lotion in like months, but I literally just put lotion on my hands this morning. So I don't know. I need to do like a deep moisturizing something or other on my hands, but okay, I digress. I'll keep you guys posted on everything I read. I just got a new haircut. I don't know if I said that in this vlog. I know I said it in my last vlog. And you know, it's just like that new haircut feeling. That's me right now. It's that new haircut feeling. I feel like I could just like conquer the world with my peace sign and my new hair and my books. Okay. Anyways. I'm at Walmart. That's cute, I'm not gonna lie. That's super cute. But I DNF'd this book. But that's so cute with the leaves. Oh my god. That's so cute. That's kind of tempting. I love that. Okay, let's talk about Frida McFadden. Jake's like, oh, I'm going on the other aisle. Okay, here's the thing. So I've heard that she's like a copycat. Where's she at? Well, she's over there, but then she's also over here. But I'm like, do I read her or do I not? Because I see people being like, no, she's a copycat, don't read her. But then I literally see people be like, oh my god, she's like a really good thriller author. And I'm like, okay, do I read her or do I not? That is the question. Oh look, they have some manga. I'm really hungry, but we're just waiting on our table to be ready, so I'm talking to you and looking at books. I'm starving. What's this? I feel like this is the one I see everyone talk about. But why? That sticker is so ugly. No. Yeah, so let me know if you recommend Frida McFadden. This is so pretty. My version has a pink spine. One of my favorite thrillers. Oh my god, wait, what? Oh my god. I did not know that this book came out in paperback with sprayed edges. What the heck? I mean, I just want the paperback because it's pretty. Sprayed edge or not. But I like it. Oh my god, I love that. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, this is soft. I like how this feels in my hand. The Cursed. Ew, that's kind of ugly. I don't really like those edges. In the Veins of the Drowning. I love her. I should get another copy, but oh wait. I do not recommend this series. Oh my god. Zodiac Academy. Oh my god, wait. It's the new Quicksilver. What the heck? Why is it kind of pretty? Let's look at the... Oh my god. Okay, so it's got the art, and then it's got the silver edges, and then... Oh my god, the little butterfly! That's so cute. I'm not obsessed with the cover, but like, I guess the art makes up for it. She's thick. Oh my god. Okay, so then there's also this book. It's got some dust on it. I've heard good things about this. The edges are cool. Like, that's cool. I like that. There's only one left. Night in the Moth. I love her. I love this book. Go read it. I have this one special edition. Those edges are kind of ugly. Our Heart Bones and Midnight Soil. Oh, here's another pretty one. I think this is the third book. Arcana gold. That's cool. I like those. That's cute. That's a cute edge. Is our table ready yet? I'm really hungry. What other books can we look at to distract myself from my hunger pangs? I just kind of just snorted. Oh my god. There's some movies. Okay. Oh my god, I should go find all the Halloween decor. Okay, I'm gonna go on a hunt, try and find Halloween decor. They have the Conjuring 7 film collection, and then Scream 1 through 3, $5. So, well, the Conjuring's 20, but it's $5 for 3 Scream movies. You're coming out with me. Stop. Okay, please ignore the background noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but I have my laundry going. I'm gonna pick out another bookmark because I'm gonna start a new book. I already have 3 current reads, but what's one more, you know? I'll explain in a minute. Okay, so I kind of organized these in my last reading vlog, but basically this is like my fantasy section bookmarks, and this is like my dark, some of them are like Halloweeny, spooky, gothic. I really love this one, but it doesn't have a tassel, so I kind of want to use one that has a tassel because I really like a tassel. Let's see, I got this idea to put the bookmarks in here from Tori, by the way. Let's do, just pick one, girl. Wait, I thought I had one that had a bat on it. Where's that one? Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go with Sam. Full-fledged Halloween over here. Got my, how can I be of service? Oh my god, got my iced coffee. Beautiful sound. I love these little drink sock things. I have so many of them, they're great. Let's go read. Got our bookmark and our coffee, and then I'll show you what book I'm about to start. As previously mentioned, these are my current reads. Absolutely obsessed, okay? This is my 2nd time reading this book, but I just know that if I sit down and read this, I'm going to finish this today, and I don't want to do that. I want to draw it out just a little bit longer. And then not really in the mood to pick this one back up. I'm going to pick this up at some point today, but not right now. Okay, and then this one, I'm just kind of taking my time with because it's very slice of life. I'm in the mood to start something new. Clearly, okay? I don't really need to justify starting another book, but yeah, I just wanted to explain. Okay, I just love this current read book stack. Also, that's my dog's, but yeah, she really likes to lay with me here. Okay, so this is going to be my next read. I unboxed this in my last reading vlog. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my god, I'm literally obsessed. Wow, it's stunning. And it was sitting like right there, and I was thinking like, what do I want to read? And then this book was staring at me. So we're gonna start her. I'm so excited. the ones who hunger for love, for time, or simply to be free. So this is a Illumicrate edition. They always leave like one of those notes. A love letter to feminine rage, to queer love. Bury my bones in midnight soil, plant them shallow and water them deep, and in my place will grow a feral rose, soft red petals hiding sharp white teeth. This almost feels like story time. Like I'm like reading you a book. It's kind of lovely. Okay, I'll just like read the first. I don't know why, but like, let's just like read the first couple sentences. The widow arrives on a Wednesday. Maria remembers because Wednesdays are for bathing and her hair takes an age to dry after it's been washed and combed. I mean, relatable, okay? She remembers because it is warm for the end of April and she is sitting in a patch of sun at the edge of the yard, sucking on a cherry pit, one of the first of the season, and holding a lock up to the light to see if the hair is turning darker or if it is simply still damp. Maria's mother says she is becoming too vain, but then her mother is still the one who makes her go to bed each week with clay in her hair, hoping it will mute the glaring strands. As far as Maria can tell, it isn't working. If anything, the hair looks even brighter. She would not mind so much, Maria's mother, if the hair were honey-colored or earthy or even auburn, but such an angry shade of red, she says, is a bad omen. Not a warm color, but the hot orange of an open flame, one she cannot seem to douse. Okay, so I am going to continue this. The year is 1521, so let's give it a sniff. I love that. It smells so good. Okay, my dog is so graciously letting me, she's holding the book for me. This is thick. I don't want to spoil myself, but let's see how many pages. Okay, so there's over 500 pages. I am just thrilled about this. This is one of my prettiest books that I own. Hello, we have some reading updates. As you guys saw, I started another book. Let's talk about it. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. So I'm on page 166. And yeah, I changed my bookmark because this bookmark is the epitome of this book. It says Girl Dinner on it and it has like vampire teeth. So yeah, I love that. Anyway, this book we're following 3 different point of views. Alice, who is in Boston and it's the 21st century. Maria, or is it Marie? Yeah, it's Maria, who is in the 1500s. And then Lottie, who is unknown, I think. I'm not going to give anything away as far as those 3 characters, but this is a sapphic vampire story. And so far, I'm loving this book. Now, I do feel like I read for a really, really long time. Not that the book it's not that the book is boring or anything like that. Like, I am sat, but I'm only on page 166, and I feel like that took me all day. So yeah, I have to switch gears to clean out, well, not clean out, but like I need to clean my closet. So I'm going to take a pause on reading. I haven't made any more progress. Well, I'm on page 352 of Berries and Greed. I don't know if that's where I was last time we talked or not. I don't think I've made progress on this. When was the last time we talked? Was it yesterday? Oh, so last night you guys saw we were at Walmart and I got these DVDs and I'm really excited about it. So I've been rewatching in the Conjuring universe, and yeah, I'm really excited to own the DVDs because one, there's no commercials, no ads or anything like that, and it can't be taken away. Like I have a whole like horror DVD collection. I think it's in my basement. I just need to bring it up. But yeah, so I'm excited to have these. I think that was a really good deal. I know that there's controversy with the Conjuring universe because Lorraine and Ed kind of, no, I wouldn't say scammed, but there's that documentary where the family basically like says that Lorraine and Ed promised them that they would get rich, but then they only made $4,500 from the book that was written or whatever, because one of the family members like signed off on something and then they didn't have any like legal rights to it. But I'm like, I don't know. It's like he said, she said, because I mean, for Lorraine and Ed, the ones who inspired the whole Conjuring universe, they are no longer alive. I think Ed died in like 2008 or 9, and then Lorraine died 10 years later. And so I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, the documentary, you shouldn't take it at face value. One, because the people who it's about are dead and they can't defend themselves. And also the family is like disgruntled because they didn't make enough money from the book that was their family kind of like inspired, because one of their family members literally killed someone and then blamed it on the devil. Like, are you serious? You want me to like feel bad for you? And he only served 5 years in prison. Okay, so the Conjuring lore goes crazy, but I am a huge fan, and I'm a fan of Lorraine and Ed despite the fact that like I don't really believe in this stuff, but I love watching it. I find it so entertaining. The Conjuring is one of my favorite scary movies of all time. Annabelle, same. I know like the second and third, well, the third Annabelle in particular is not that good, but anyway, I'm in the middle of rewatching them all and I'm so excited. So this one comes with The Conjuring, Annabelle, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, Annabelle Comes Home, and The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Technically, La Llorona, which I can't properly say because I had to take speech therapy as a child, and they literally, anyway, long story short, I can't say La Llorona properly. Technically, La Llorona should be after The Nun, but they have different directors, so they try to separate them, but like they're kind of, it's, yeah. So anyway, if you're watching for the first time, I would watch La Llorona after The Nun. I've seen these movies so many times. I used to go, anytime there's a new Conjuring or Annabelle, I would go to the theaters and watch it like by myself. I remember specifically going to go see Annabelle Comes Home by myself. And like, it's so fun to do that. So anyway, I know that's like a little side caveat. Not everyone is here to discuss movies and stuff, but I just really love horror and thriller movies, and I know I never talk about it, but yeah, I was really excited to find this because I feel like $20 for 7 movies is a really good deal, and then $5 for 3 Scream movies? Are you joking? I'm obsessed. So yeah, Halloween is approaching. I'm so excited. I'm just like, the mornings where I live in Virginia, it's literally 50 degrees. And I'm like, oh my God, it's sweater weather. So I love that. But yeah, so my plans. Okay, I feel like I got a little bit distracted. So let's continue talking about Bury Our Bones in Midnight Soil. The vampire lore in this book is so interesting to me. The part that I recently read, or one of the parts that I recently read, was about what makes the vampires vulnerable. And the way that it was done, the scene was just like so freaking epic. It was such an epic scene. Like I'm obsessed. Also, something that I've never thought about, something that I've never read, I don't think, in a vampire book, is the collection of jewelry. So I had to take off my jewelry just like a little bit ago. Actually, let me put them back on because I'm sorry, like I have an addiction. But so I took off my rings because I was getting like I guess it's like contact dermatitis or something. But anyway, back to the point. So they talk about like the collection of jewelry and basically all of the kills that they do as vampires and collect people's jewelry and like wear them. And I'm like, that is such an interesting aspect, because whenever you think like vampires, well, okay, for me personally, I do think jewelry. I think like lots of rings and lots of bracelets and multiple necklaces, and just like, that's the vibe. And so to get that kind of lore, I think is just really, really cool. And I really had never thought about, yes, I might equate vampires and witches and things like that with a lot of jewelry, but I never really thought about, oh, maybe they're getting their jewelry from the people that they kill. Like, that's such a cool thing to think about. So I actually noted down one of the quotes because I knew, like, I wanted to talk to you guys about it. It says, how seamlessly they hunt, how carelessly they kill, how much they make it all. And every night Sabine's collection grows. When she walks, the charms and pendants at her wrists and throat knock against each other, chiming like bells. Now and then they break off all the way, shed like bits of skin. She lets them go, knows there will be plenty more. Hector and Renata tease her for the little tokens, but she doesn't care. She likes the weight of them like armor. The way she can run her fingers over the bits of metal, glass, crystal, stone, and remember the bodies that they came from, recounting each and every kill. Wow, so iconic. I just love that. And then there's also a little, I wouldn't say it's spicy per se, but it is like steamy. There's a little steamy scene that really just, the only flaw with that scene is that it wasn't longer and more detailed. That is the only flaw. I was like, this is literally so good. This is written so well. Need more details, please. Don't spare us from the details. Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I have not made any more progress in The Veins of the Drowning, but I'll pick this up again at some point. And yeah, so let's talk about what I need to do. Okay, so I need to vacuum, continue laundry, fold laundry, organize my closet. I need to make a phone call about my dad's house. His house is sitting empty, and I've been having to manage it still. So like I have to get the lawn mowed, and like I have to pay for the AC so the house doesn't get mold, you know, because if you don't have AC going through a house, it can get mold, especially in Florida. And yeah, I have like I've been paying people to help me manage it and watch it and clean it and things like that. And I have a phone call that I need to make. It's gonna take like, I don't know, an hour, just because this person likes to yap. It's not a family member, but just like someone that's been helping me. And then I like they're gonna send me an invoice for everything I owe. And so I'm like stressed out about it. But it's fine. Yeah, so anyway, I need to make that phone call, clean my closets, vacuum, do laundry. And then tonight I think I'm going to play my Switch. I'm kind of in the mood to that. I might play Ni no Kuni, and then edit for a little while. I need to do my minimum every single day is 1 hour. But some days I try to do at least 2 to 3, because I'm not going to have my reading vlog ready by tomorrow. The reading vlog that was planned for tomorrow, I just haven't I don't have it edited. So I'm going to be editing that tonight. Like 100% for sure. And then I'll reward myself with the Switch. But I probably won't read any more tonight. I'll probably read more tomorrow. And yeah, just, it's a vibe. I'm chilling. Well, I'm not really chilling. I have a lot to do. Hello, it is currently Monday. I didn't talk to you guys yesterday, but you guys saw me reorganize my shelves. It's so funny because I literally was like, oh, let me take a break from reading to clean up my doom piles that I have everywhere. And I ended up organizing my shelves. And then whenever I was done with that, I hadn't touched my doom piles. And I think it took me like at least an hour and a half to do my shelves. So then I was like, okay, well now I need to clean up my doom piles. So yeah. Anyway, I did start a new audiobook, and before I talk about my update on 𝘨𝘯𝘐𝑦𝘯𝘕, I want to talk about the audiobook because I don't have a physical copy, and if I don't talk about it now, I'll probably forget to talk about it. But the book is called Gray After Dark by 𝘨𝘯𝘬𝘯. It has like a cabin in the woods on the cover. And we're following, what is her name? Melly, I think. It starts with an M, I think. And she works at this wilderness resort thing. And in the off season, she likes to like go running and stuff on through the trails. And I'm 20% into this book. I actually was not 20% into this book because whenever I took my headphones out and tried to pause the audiobook, it kept playing. So I was actually only 12% into this book. So yeah. And I feel like the first part was very promising because she's getting like chased by a bunch of guys or whatever. I don't know. Like she's getting chased by some psychopaths. At least I think so. But then I feel like it kind of makes this weird transition to be very sports heavy. Like she's an athlete, and so I feel like it's very athlete heavy discussion around like she had an injury, so she has like this phantom pain from the injury. And I don't know, I think where I'm at right now, we're actually following her boyfriend, not only her POV but also Brent's point of view, and he's going on and on and on about their romantic relationship. And I'm like, this thriller is just not thrilling me. I'm sure it's going to get better. Yeah, I think I was definitely confused on where I was at because Brent's first point of view is only 12% into the book. Whenever I picked it up again after I talked in this clip later in the vlog, I was like, wait, so confused. I had to go back and rewind it. So it does get better. Basically ignore everything I say about this book in this clip because like I literally was only 12% in, so I don't even know why I was talking about it. This one was recommended from someone on my Instagram who had said that they'll never go hiking alone or on a run alone or something like that. And I'm like, okay, that's spooky. I want to read that. So I just need to keep reading. But I think I'm kind of in like a reading lull, as my friend Hannah says. Not a reading slump, because I do think that to be classified as a slump, it needs to last for more than a month. Minimum 1 month. If you can't finish a book within a month period, you can call that a reading slump. But I'm still reading books and I'm still enjoying books. I'm just not, I'm not like, anyways, this is the book I'm excited to talk about. Okay, so let's talk about this. I am currently 258 pages into this book and it just keeps getting better and better. It's very character driven, very, very much character driven. If you don't like character driven paranormal vampire stories, you're probably not going to like this. I don't want to say you're not going to, but you're probably not going to. We were just introduced to a character who literally reminds me of Colin from What We Do in the Shadows. He is just like one of those like really annoying energy vampires. And it's kind of comical. I mean, it's not because of the circumstances. That's actually kind of sad. But the way it's done, I'm like, it's kind of funny because he's already getting on my nerves. So yeah, he's just kind of like this new vampire who doesn't know how to control himself, and Mateo, who is not one of the main characters, but he is a character in this book, is like, oh my god. It's like, why? So anyway, yeah, what else do I really have to update on this? I read a bunch yesterday. So, well, I read like almost 100 pages or 100 pages. Did I read 100 pages? I read almost 100 pages because I think the last time I updated, I was like around 160 pages. Now I'm on page 258. So like that's almost 100 pages, but I mostly read my Patreon book yesterday. So yeah, but this is just going really, really well. So I'm excited to continue reading this. All of the different point of views and all the timelines are starting to like make sense to me. At least, I don't know. I feel like I know where 𝘵𝘯𝘯𝘏 is going with this in a sense, like in a way, but not really. I'm mostly along for the ride, but it's just I love the writing in this book, and I love the vampire lore and all the characters, and like I just realized I'm like sitting like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I wonder why my back hurts all the time. But yeah, so this is, I feel like, my main current read. I mean, obviously I'm still rereading In the Veins of the Drowning. But yeah, like as far as, this is what's taking up my mind capacity as far as like new books I'm reading. The other thriller, yeah, I don't know. My mind's just not there mentally. Why did I get ready to sit down and vlog? Honestly, I didn't even feel like getting ready, but then I was like, no, let me just like do this. It's the start of a new week. Let's have like this positive get ready attitude. And I was getting ready and I was like thinking about how much I love vlogging. I'm just honored that you'll sit and listen to me talk and hang out with me. And I don't know. Yeah. So thank you for being here. But yeah, I feel like I normally have a lot more reading updates, but that's really it. I started that thriller. I will pick it back up. I mean, I just started it last night, so it's not like, yeah, it just wasn't what I was expecting. I'm not huge into sports. I don't care about sports at all. So well, I do like sports romance, so that's different. But like, I don't know, there was something about it. I was like, why is this off-putting? And then when we got to Brent's point of view, I was like, shut up. I don't care about your stupid romance. Yeah. So it's funny though, because I like dark romance that has thriller and horror aspects to it. I think that's really fun. But for some reason, whenever I read thrillers, I'm like, I don't want to hear about the romance. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that like contradictory of me? But yeah. Unless it serves a purpose. So like The Perfect Marriage, I feel like it served a purpose. Anyway, I've been yapping for literally no reason. I think that's everything I really need to update you guys on. I feel like today's gonna be a long day. I need to do editing tonight. We'll see if I get that done. I need to do my planner spread. Yeah, lots of editing, honestly, because I filmed that bookshelf organization and I wasn't really prepared to do that because I already have so many video projects going on. So I don't know how much, like, if it's not enough footage, then I'll just have included it in this vlog. But geez, like I need another video project going on right now. I literally can't handle it. Okay. Anyways, that's all I got. It has been a very long week, but a very productive week. So first off, reading update. We do have some packages. Miss Spooky Paws is protecting them right now, so I'll just let her sit there for a minute while I yap about this book again. So I'm on page 352. I am like a little bit, I think I'm 2/3, okay, of the way into this book. This is how much I have left. And I feel like every time I pick this book up, I feel like there's a lot of words on the page. Maybe that's what it is, because I'm like, this is taking me a while, but also like in a good way, I guess, because I'm eating this up. I am loving this book. I feel like the time periods in this book play a big part, and we're going to see how they all end up intertwining, I feel like, maybe. But the writing, specifically in the 1800s, the writing is to die for. Around page 320, okay, there's this scene. We're following Charlotte's point of view, Lottie. Lottie is short for Charlotte. And it's London, England, spring of 1827. And the scenery is just, it's amazing. Charlotte is like attending this ball and let's see if I can like read some of the scenery for you. Okay. 1,000 burning tapers cast in a veil of golden light that seems to land on everything. The marble floors and polished sconces, the vases and crystal cups, the girls in all their finery, the gems in their hair around their throats, the beads sewn into their gowns. Charlotte has always had a dreamer's heart, an artist's eye, the kind of imagination that unspools itself at the slightest touch. And in the few short days between arriving at Aunt Amelia's house and this first ball, she has had time to make use of it, to conjure scenes from books she's read, stitch together swatches from Edith and Margaret both. And yet, they do not hold a candle to the truth. Lovely is not a bold enough word for such a spectacle. It is dazzling, extravagant, and ornate. Grander than anything she's ever seen. The bubble of voices, the rustle of skirts, a dozen overlapping sounds that reach like hands into the night and drag her through. The carriage is stuffy enough that she can feel her hair trying to escape the 100 pins her aunt's maid forced into it. I just love this writing so much. I mean, she takes a carriage ride to a ball. I mean, it's giving Cinderella, vampire Cinderella, which Lottie is not a vampire at this point in time. So I'm loving the different perspectives. I'm loving the time jumps, like the past and the present, and just how everything is starting to come together. It makes so much sense. I still stand by the fact that this is a very character-driven story. Extremely love character-driven stories, especially when they have some sort of added element to them. So like the paranormal, the vampire, the time periods, the past and present, you know, the fact that we're following Alice, who's in the 21st century, and then we're following Lottie, who is in the 21st century, but then she's also in the 18th century. And it's just, it's chef's kiss. She did her big one with this. V.E. Schwab, this is her big one. The Life of Addie LaRue was good to me, but it was just missing something that like, oomph, you know? I will say this one is long. So like 352 pages in, and I feel like I've been through the ringer with some of these characters. I do have the audiobook, so I feel like that's helped me a lot. Like I just feel very immersed. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to talk about like immersion reading and how it makes me feel more a part of the story, especially if it's like a longer book. I don't know. It just keeps me very engaged. So the cover, this is who we have on the cover. Alice, Lottie, and then Maria. So yeah, and they're all different time periods, but oh my God, I'm just, wow. This is a stunning vampire, a sapphic vampire book, no less. I mean, it's a one of a kind, I feel like. I mean, obviously there's more sapphic vampire books out there, but this is truly stunning. I'm in and out, inside and out. Now, I don't like the US edition. I don't like that edition, but I digress. I feel like they could have done so many things and they just chose blue and yellow. Like, why? Why? I don't know. I feel like publishers hate us or something, because why is it that books come out with these standard editions that are just so not the vibe, and then the special editions just pop off? Because it's like, this is what can be done for, I'm not saying that this should be a standard edition, but like the roses and the red and the black, that is the vibe, not blue and yellow, but whatever. I haven't made any more I haven't picked this back up. Berries and Greed. I haven't picked that back up. I have done some annotating in The Veins of the Drowning, but haven't picked it. Honestly, I just haven't been reading as much. Like, I also haven't picked up my thriller audiobook, which is so crazy. Like, I've gone all week without picking that back up. So I've only really been reading Bury Our Bones and Midnight Soil. And then also my Patreon book, which I've made progress on. A separate vlog though. Okay, so this week has been like so busy. Oh my God, like, let me just show you a little like everything. It's crazy. So I had my first pumpkin spice latte on Wednesday. That was yesterday. And I did my shower, self-care. I did not do my Instagram photo. I've been meaning to take a book of, a picture of some books I was gifted to post on Instagram. I also wanted to do on Wednesdays, we stack black book stack, like Wednesday Adams, a black book stack. I didn't do that. Honestly, Instagram photos are like the least of my concern, but I just wanted to do it. I'll do it eventually. I did edit on Tuesday a lot. Very proud of myself. Monday night, unfortunately, Monday I edited 2 hours. I did not fold laundry. I did watch The Conjuring 2 rewatch. I don't know why I'm going through my week with you. I just feel like it, I guess. And then on Tuesday, I was supposed to do my Cozy Coven catch-up. That didn't get done until yesterday. So I did my Cozy Coven catch-up, and then I also did the voting for September book club over on Patreon. Okay, and then I haven't updated my reading journal. I have done editing though. I have been editing because like I feel like if I don't edit at least an hour every day, there's no way I can do 1 week a video or one video a week on YouTube. I literally have to edit every single day because I don't have time to dedicate a whole day to editing. I just don't have that. So I have to incorporate it. Okay, and then this morning I had breakfast and then I treated myself to, I literally have this written in my journal because I'm like, it's fun, I think, to just like write stuff down and feel accomplished. Oh, I had breakfast this morning. Check, whatever. This is actually a pumpkin spice ice latte. My second one of the week, so it's delicioso. Okay, so I'm currently on my lunch break right now, and I did have a big breakfast, so I'm not really hungry, so I have time to like vlog and update you guys on stuff. But after work, so I did my makeup kind of like special because after work today, I want to try and film a new tag video. I don't know if I'm going, like, hopefully I want to be done with work by 5 p.m. because the light, if I film it in our bedroom, I feel like the light comes in really well in that room. So specifically like after work. So yeah, when I'm done with work, I'll do that. Is there anything else the unboxings? I literally almost forgot. Oh my God. Okay. So I've had this box sitting at least 4 or 5 days and I keep forgetting. Every vlog update, I keep forgetting that I have it. And I haven't ordered anything off Amazon. So I don't know what this is. It could be a book because it's like, I mean, it's book sized. Okay. And then this is an order from Archer and Olive. Oh, it's kind of bent. But I ordered some fall themed washi tape. I'm really excited for it. I'm not like trying to collect washi tape because I know it can get kind of outrageous because unless you use all of it up, you can accumulate a lot. But so I have some bookish, well, yeah, some of it is bookish. But let's open this package up because I'm dying to open it because I've been waiting until I vlog. It feels like a book. It is indeed a book. Let's see if it has a gift receipt. Oh my God. Wait. Okay, obviously I know what book it is. I can see it. They didn't put a gift. Oh wait, yes they did. Oh my God. Oh my God. Who is this from? A cozy book for a cozy booktuber. Thanks for making such cozy, creative, and fun videos. Your videos bring comfort during these batshit crazy times we're living through. Thanks for all the awesome book recs. From Veronica. Oh my God. That is so sweet. I have like tears in my eyes. Okay, so she got me The Enchanted Greenhouse by Sarah Beth Durst. That is so funny because I was just talking in my Discord last night with everyone. Oh my God, do you hear that? The crunchy. I love that. That was crispy. How I need to read The Spell Shop, and we're going to make it an unofficial buddy read for the month of September in honor of entering the Burr months. So I think the poll right now, A Dark Romance is winning, but The Spell Shop has been on, okay, anyway, hold on, wait, thank you so much, Veronica. I get a little sidetracked, but oh my God, I'm so excited for this. So I know that you can read, like this is a standalone, so you don't need to read The Spell Shop first, but I definitely want to. This cover is literally amazing. I feel like this is the first time I'm looking at it up close, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Give you a little close up. Also, oh my God, hardbacks are so expensive. $30 US, $42 Canada. That is bonkers. That is absolutely bonkers. Okay, so I'm so excited to read this. Outside, the snow is crisp white in the morning sun. A cardinal was perched on a branch of a nearby pine tree. The crackle of the fire and the purr of the winged cat. Oh, it was perfectly peaceful, and 𝘸𝘠𝘠 had never felt more at home anywhere. That sounds so good. Oh my God, it actually sounds perfect for winter. I'm not gonna ever get over the crunch of that. Oh my God, this clip is 15 minutes long. That's crazy. Okay, so thank you so much, Veronica. I'm so sorry it took me so long to open up this freaking package. But here we are. Okay, and now I have this one to open. Okay, so I did get some stickers as well. I forgot that I got those. So let's open these up. These are for my book journal and my weekly like planner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Literally so cute. It's a bookish mouse reading a book. Yeah, I'm needed those. And then these are some bookish. Oh my God, these are so pretty. I love. And then here's a close-up of the mouse and the bookish set I got. I love these. Definitely worth spending money on higher quality stickers that are made by like actual artists, you know? Just FYI, if you ever want to get into journaling. Okay, and then I have some washi tape. So I got the mouse ones, of course, because they're just so cute. I love the mushrooms and like the whole vibe. I don't know. I just feel like I'll use it year round because I could see this being like springy, summery, fall, definitely, and winter. It fits all year round. And that's really, I like to buy washi tape that does fit all year round, except I do want to buy some fall specific, like pumpkin-y, and then also maybe some winter, just like a couple. But these are the bookish ones. I couldn't resist. Like, they were so freaking cute. It has like plaid and then just like the bookish print. Give you a little close-up of that. And then this is the other one. I think that they're so cute. And I will use these all year round. So love that for me. More washi tape, yay. As if I really need it anymore. But I will say, my Betsy Hannah, she kind of inspired me to start using washi tape in my weekly spread. So if you see me doing that, that's because Hannah. Because before I was only doing like the highlighter and then I would use like stickers. But then I saw her use washi tape and I was like, ding dong. That's smart. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, the mailman is here. The mailman, I wonder if he can hear me. I love this room. Whenever the deer walk by, oh my God, the family of deer, it's like sometimes we get like 5 or 6 deer that just like eat the little grasses and make their way across into the woods, and it's lovely. But I can also see the mailman whenever they come, and that's lovely as well. Okay, so we were watching The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and then got a work call, so now he's working. But a bunch of deer, 5 or 6 deer, but a bunch of them just ran past the window. And like, I was like, oh, I should get my camera. And then I was like, no, they're already gonna be gone. And then 3 more ran by, so I was like, oh my God. Anyway, I just wanted to document this because whenever it's twilight time, like it's literally blue out the windows and I'm obsessed. It's so cozy. But yeah, I just have the movie paused until he comes back. Pups are just chilling. We have a candle, very cozy. I think I'm going to do some editing on this here laptop. I need to do some Patreon templates and edit. I always have editing to do, so I can go ahead and do that while we wait for hubby to be done with work. Hello, I finally finished Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. If you had asked me around the 490 page mark how I was feeling, I would have told you that it was making a decline because a new piece of lore was introduced. And I was like, oh, no way in hell. Is this a joke? However, everything came together and made a lot of sense in the end. So I adored this book. I think I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I'm only knocking off half a star because of the length. I feel like these characters felt very real. For a character-driven story, this was a masterpiece. Do I think it could have been anything could have been cut down? I don't know. I don't really know. So yeah, I don't know. Like there were times where I was like, is this getting too repetitive? But then it would like take a turn. I feel like if you're not into character-driven stories, you will probably not like this book because it is purely character-driven. It starts to get a little bit of plot towards the end. And yeah, I just thought that this was beautifully done. You go on such a journey with these characters. I mean, really, it's kind of like a character study in a lot of ways. Also, vampire book, and at the same time I've been having issues with my jewelry. I wear sterling silver, so it's not like it's fake or anything, but like I'm starting to get like allergic reaction and I'm like, am I a vampire? Did Sabine come for me in the middle of the night and I didn't know? I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, this was really good. I found myself getting angry and like emotional, and yeah, it also kind of takes away a little bit of the glamorization of vampires, because whenever I think about vampires, I'm like, oh, I want to be a vampire. But whenever I think about vampires and this story, I'm like, that's kind of a burden. Because when you think about it, it's like they're hungry all the time. I mean, same, but like they're thirsting for blood and like they have to, get blood from humans, and that's, yeah. I mean, would I rather be a vampire than a human? Yes. I could read a lot of books and I don't know, the vampire lore and like the way it's done is really interesting to me, and I haven't seen it done this way before. Basically, vampires, it's like they decline slowly, very slowly. And I don't want to like give anything away, but it's just really interesting the way it's done. And the stories, the way they were intertwined was really well done. I mean, I really don't have anything negative to say other than it was this is a long book. So this is a book that I'm totally glad that I picked this up. I never say the word totally. I don't know why I just said totally, dude. But seriously, I am so glad that I picked this up, because I feel like if I had really thought twice about the length, I might have been like, oh, let me pick it up later. But like, this was really good. Okay, I think I sound kind of like a broken record. So there is a quote that I want to read to you, but I didn't memorize it, so I had to note it down. Okay, it's anger and resentment are the worst. They're like rocks in your pockets. Too many and you'll drown. Love that quote. That was a great quote. Oh, then also, so Charlotte, she keeps a notebook of all of her lovers and like jots down a few things about them. And one of her lovers, I think the name was Jess, is described as having like freckles as stars, or stars as freckles, or something like that. And the first time I read it, I was like, oh, is this connected to Addie LaRue in any way, shape, or form? Probably not. Like, I have no idea. But then it was mentioned again later in the book, and I was like, is this though? Like, is this related to Addie LaRue? It's probably not. I'm probably delusional to think that Leigh Bardugo would tie that in together. But I'm like, what if though? What if in an alternate universe, Addie LaRue was queer and she went by an alter ego named Jess, and Lottie slept with her, and she remembered because she is a vampire, because she wasn't human. I mean, how cool would that be? And that's not a spoiler, by the way. That's just something that I'm like, it was just, yeah, this is literally not a spoiler. I promise you. That's me being Delulu. Anyways, okay, so I have not finished any of my other books. So I'm still on page 352 of Berries and Greed. I will pick this up again. I just haven't been in the mood for audiobooks. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me, but like, I've been wanting to either listen to a show in the background or music. I did pick up the Gray After Dark again, and honestly, don't even know what I was talking about in my first clip talking about that book, because like, I was only 12% in. I think what happened was, whenever you pause audiobooks, for some reason on Libby, sometimes it keeps playing the audiobook, like if I take out my headphones. And that's exactly what happened, because I picked up, it said I was 21% in and I wasn't. So anyway, the male narrator for that is the same narrator who did the Devil's Night series, and I just really like his voice. It kind of feels like nostalgic a little bit. And then I was going to say, it does pick up, like it does get really interesting. So I'm not very far into that, but I'll continue reading that in my next reading vlog, so stay tuned. I also started The Spell Shop, so I'll be reading that in my next vlog as well. And then I haven't picked up In the Veins of the Drowning again. I'm still like 122 pages, but again, taking my time with this. So I think that was all the books that we really talked about in this vlog. I don't really know. Did I DNF anything else? I have no idea. Am I forgetting something? I don't know. But this took up most of my time. So anyway, time to close out this vlog and start a new one. I'm so excited. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave a rose. Leave a live rose and then a wilting or a wilted rose. Yeah, love it. And thank you guys so much for being here. If you do like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and you can also turn on notifications, like the notification bell, if you want to be notified anytime I post a new video. I also have content on my Patreon. I have a Kindle insert, printable insert that I will be posting, and I also have an Instagram if you want to follow me on there. But Patreon is where I post like extra videos, weekly chatty updates, reading sprints, all kinds of stuff. The Discord is really where you want to be, because it's like daily chats and I just love it there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video.
So I'm back to the velvet underground, back to the floor that I love, to a room with some lace and paper flowers, back to the gypsy